I need that.
Fucking rip.
Internet, good morning. Now, before this battle begins, I have some stuff I want to talk about. First of all, I know the mic blows. I gotta get a new one because my old mic broke, but I have no money, and here's why. On the way back from Pokemon Nationals, my car broke down 402 miles from my house. So I had to get a motel, get a tow truck, and I learned that my car's engine was shot, so now I need a new car. I hate doing this shit, but if anybody would like to donate to my cause, PayPal link will be below. But if you don't want to do that, and I don't blame you, because honestly, I hate asking to do this shit because I don't do anything in return for you guys. Like, I mean, I sent out cards once, but I never actually did anything worth warranting any sort of money. So I hate fucking doing this, and I'm sorry I have to do this, but there's that below. I'm also selling some Pokemon cards, Darkrai EX4 and Raikou EX. I have some various other ones at home, but I'm not at home right now, so I'm going to have to figure that out. But I'm really sorry I have to ask you guys of this, but I mean, if you don't donate anything, that's fine. I honestly, my quota for this video is $0. I don't think anyone will donate. I honestly don't, unless you have a copious amount of money and you can part with like a couple dollars. I'm not asking for anything a lot. Just I need to get a new car. I need to get a new microphone. I'm gonna start riding a bike to work, I think. I might have to get my grandma to go to work, but enough of my shitty, sad, sap story. Here is the video, the battle that we're going to do. So it's quad weather, as you can see. I'm playing somebody from Smoke, and I can't remember who it was, but he marveled at the quad weather, and this is what it is. So I'm going to open with Hippowdon, because I figured rain would be too obvious, especially given the fact he has like 3 water Pokemon. I didn't want to give him an early rain advantage. So I get a Brox, he gets a Brox. That's cool. Then he spins him away, and I roar, so that was one of the biggest wastes of turns in the history of the game. And I roar him in a Dragonite, which would have been perfect if there were rocks up. Unfortunately, there aren't. I don't have sand up. That's no good. So, now I gotta think about, can I take a Draco Meteor? Luckily, he predicts, I'm not sure, but I think I'm gonna take a Draco Meteor. I feel like Dragonite at some point used Draco Meteor, but he goes to Break. That's awesome. That does nothing to me. He does like 20 after everything. Now he goes to Outrage, and I'm not worried whatsoever because I'm fully physically defensive. I'm just going to roar him out and get him out of there and get some Rock Sandwich on Mintini. Now, seeing leftovers here, I know he's not going to be able to kill me with anything. He's the V-Craze, because he has leftovers. I'm seeing that now, so I feel confident in staying in. And he's going to hit me with a V-Craze, but that's not going to be boosted anything, you know, besides stab, and not going to do enough to kill me. So, with his defense fallen, I'm going to hit him with an Earthquake, and Razor Ramon is currently putting up some work. Get that man a raise or something. So, Razor Ramon, I like to think you're doing some work. He goes now to Vaporeon. Now, his fatal flaw, I think, was he had 2 walls that are both water types. I go into Dragonite to take the, we thought it was going to be a Surf, but a Toxic, that's fine as well. I'm not too worried about that. Toxic tells me that he's not going to be able to, he's probably not going to have Ice Beam, because he's going to try to, you know, Wish, Protect, stall me, but, so that's going to be good. I'm going to try to hit him with a Dragon Claw just to get some kind of damage in and gauge exactly how defensive it is, and seeing as though I'm bulky and it did a lot, he's not that bulky. So that's great news for me, and, yeah, so 2 great assumptions I made so far. I hate tooting my own horn, but, you know, once in a while it's got to happen. So, he then goes into Coon, and I predict him to protect. I'm gonna get a Dragon Dance up because I want to be able to hit him next turn, which is probably my last turn with Toxic and him hitting me for damage. So I want to hit him with as hard or as much as possible. So I'm gonna smack him with everything I've got, and that's gonna be with a boosted Dragon Claw, and I'm gonna do whatever it can. I'm glad he went to Coon because now he doesn't, you know, have Wish or anything. So that's awesome. He's gonna Aqua Ring. That kind of scares me on the sense that I don't really know how specially bulky he is. I know he's supposed to be the special wall, and I'm not sure if one, if I take him out Thunderbolt. I don't know. Especially given I have Life Orb in the sand, it's going to be tough. Luckily, he switches out, and that's great. I guess he goes into just die. That's fine. I'm not worried about that. But I set up a sub, hoping he would switch. So now I have a free sub. I really got to change this from Life Orb to Life Orb, I think. Or from Life Orb to Life Orb, I think. But I'm going to end up taking out his Vaporeon, and that's going to be awesome news. I'm so behind a sub. The thing's got limited mobility, And now he goes into Salamence, and I'm thinking, I got fucking Weather Ball. This is absolutely perfect. I could not pick a better time to have Weather Ball in the sand. That's a Rock-type move, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to kill him. That's what it does. It's what Raikou does. Weather Ball Raikou. Showing up. Clean-up spot, baby. 2 men on base. Smacking a double into the gap. Both men score. What are you doing? He goes into this thing, finally. And I'm just going to Thunderbolt. Just get as much damage on anything as I can now that I have Raikou. Gyro Ball, it doesn't matter if I break the sub or not, because I'm going to die to Life Orb and Sandstorm next turn anyway, but I'm going to be able to take out the Fortress in the meantime, so that's going to be great news. Raikou absolutely putting in some work, man. Now he's got a 4 RBI day, right now up 5-0 in the 6th. Starter's doing well, so, I mean, he's not too bad at all. But I guess going to change to 2012, just to get some weather changing up there, and he said, luckily I have Hidden Power Fire, I need a Coon Sweep, and I'm thinking to myself, well, there's a chance I'm going to be hit faster and hit you with an Energy Ball, and that chance was more than a chance. It was truth. Fact. Love it. Energy Ball taking out the Coon, and he's going to go to Dragonite, his final Pokemon. Doesn't matter if I die here, because that's to take me out. Doesn't have Fire Punch to prove to have the Brick Break, but not enough to take me out. Blizzard going to take out the Dragonite, and that's how it's going to unfold. Quad Weather once again prevails, and that's awesome. I'm glad that happened. But that happens, that's cool. But in case you're new around here, I have some videos I can show you. On the left is Jack Sparrow versus Jesus Christ in a wrestling match of mine that I did. And to the right is a Battlefield 3 video for my shooting channel. So all 3 channels being featured here. I really appreciate everyone taking out the time to do this. This is not the usual jubilant video I have. More of a solemn thing. But rate, comment, sub, I guess. And I'll be seeing all of you guys next time. Peace.